Hello friends, it's me. Today I will tell you 10 facts about tigers. Let's go. Number 1. There are more than 3,900 tigers left in the wild. This number was calculated in 2014 by the World Wildlife Fund. At that time, the organization estimated the population of tigers in Russia to be around 440 to 500 animals. Tigers in India account for about 1,800 to 2,200 individuals. In China, there are only about 100 to 200 Siberian tigers. The rest of the tigers live in Southeast Asia. The total number of tigers in the world is steadily decreasing. That's why tigers are listed in the Red Book as an endangered species. To protect tigers from extinction, many reserves have been created where these predators can live freely. No, 2. In ancient times, tigers were kept in the royal palaces in India. Wild tigers were caught, tamed, and trained for battle. The most famous tiger tamer was Amar Bahadur. He lived in India in the 18th century and tamed over 500 tigers during his lifetime. And what do you think? What kind of battle could those tigers be used for? Of course, for fights with other predatory animals, and they pitted tigers against elephants. Tigers often lost such fights, but not always. For example, here's a fight between a tiger and an elephant captured in the Indian state of Assam in the early 20th century. As you can see, the tiger wins. So the rulers who had a trained tiger in their palace could indeed be quite formidable. But still, it's better when people and tigers don't fight, but peacefully coexist in nature. Number 3. A tiger can swim very well. This is facilitated by its powerful paws, which allow the animal to quickly move both in water and on land. Tigers love to swim in rivers, lakes, and even the sea. They can easily reach the opposite shore to hunt prey or simply take a cool bath on a hot day. Tigers can swim underwater for a long time. After all, they have special valves that close the tiger's nostrils and ears while swimming. This prevents water from entering the body. And their fur helps keep them warm even in cold water. By the way, the first known tiger to learn to swim underwater was the Bengal tiger, Ranjit Singh's pet. Ranjit was the Maharaja of the princely state of Nawanagar in India. This happened in the mid-20th century. Number 4. Tigers are good at climbing trees. They usually do this to get a good vantage point from which to survey the area or to hide from the sun. Tigers prefer to sleep during the day, so they climb up trees to take a nap in the shade. They also climb trees to hunt prey. For example, tigers living in Malaysia often climb trees to hunt for tree-dwelling animals. Also, tigers sometimes drag their prey up trees to eat it in peace. Usually tigers drag their prey up trees to prevent other animals from stealing their food. Number 5. In some countries, tigers are kept as pets. In Russia, you can find a tiger farm in the village of Sochi. It was established in 1987. Now the farm has about 60 tigers. People come to the farm to take pictures with the animals. But the tigers are kept in very bad conditions. In cramped cages, they suffer from a lack of food and medical care. That's why tigers often try to escape from captivity. 2 years ago, a tiger escaped from this very farm. The animal broke through the fence and went looking for food. As a result, the tiger stole a goat from one of the local residents and was subsequently shot dead. There are similar farms in other countries, for example in Thailand. In general, it's better not to keep tigers in captivity. After all, these are wild animals, not dogs or cats. Tigers need to be free and live in nature. Number 6. Tigers can only see in shades of gray. It's true. Like cats, tigers cannot distinguish colors. Scientists believe this is due to a mutation in the gene responsible for color vision. But don't think that tigers are colorblind. They just see the world in black and white. Maybe they see some shades of gray. Number 7. A tiger's stripes are like human fingerprints. No two tigers have the same striped fur. Stripes help camouflage tigers in the tall grasses of their native habitat. In addition, scientists suggest that stripes help tigers cope with the heat. The stripes reflect light, and this keeps the tigers cool. In any case, tigers feel comfortable with their striped fur. They often groom themselves, licking their striped fur for hours. They do this to remove dirt and parasites from their fur. After all, tigers don't take baths like we do. Bathing is a purely human invention. Animals instinctively maintain their own hygiene. Number 8. Tigers are very emotional animals. They can be gentle and affectionate. When they're in a good mood, tigers purr and rub against their favorite people. but if they are annoyed, tigers can snap and attack. To avoid problems, you shouldn't tease them or try to make them do something they don't want to do. Tigers must remain wild animals, even in captivity, so never adopt a tiger as a pet. I repeat, tigers should live in the wild, where they belong. Number 9. There are several theories about why tigers have orange fur. The most popular theory says that the orange color helps tigers camouflage in the tall grasses of their native habitat. They blend in with the sunlight filtering through the leaves and stems. In addition, this color gives tigers a frightening appearance, which allows them to scare away potential enemies. Some scientists say orange fur helps tigers regulate their body temperature. This means that orange fur protects tigers from overheating. In any case, tigers feel comfortable in their orange fur coats. And it's definitely better that they have fur rather than no fur at all. After all, tigers would freeze without fur. You know, tigers live in different parts of the world, and some of them live in rather cold places, for example, in Siberia. There are very few Siberian tigers left, only about 500 individuals. That's why it's important that they have thick, warm fur. And finally, number 10. In ancient China, tigers were considered a symbol of power and strength. This is evidenced by various artifacts found by archaeologists, including statues and coins depicting tigers. Chinese emperors wore clothes with tiger skins. They also believed that tigers could protect them from evil spirits. And the tiger's head was considered a symbol of courage, strength, and fierceness. The image of a tiger was even put on coins. For example, a gold coin weighing 1 pickle was put into circulation in the 19th century. It depicted a tiger holding a staff in its paws. The tiger on the coin symbolizes the power of the Chinese emperor. The Chinese have a special attitude towards tigers. During the Chinese New Year, people dress up as tigers and go house to house. They say that tigers bring good luck. Moreover, in China, people believe that tigers can ward off evil spirits. If you want to protect yourself from bad spirits, hang a picture of a tiger on your wall or buy a tiger amulet. And you might even tame a tiger like the old Indian tiger tamers did. That's all. Which fact about tigers surprised you the most? Write your answers below. And also write down in the comments how many tigers you know. Maybe I'll miss something. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And see you soon. Bye.